Hello and welcome to Hunt's Corner Lake on the Linear Complex for the Oxfordshire Region's Tenchfishers Fish-in 2023.
I like your double-handed action, Paul. Just to say, any photos, video you guys take this weekend, A, can you share it so we can put stuff together, and also share with Linear, because they're very keen to see A, if any tension caught, what we catch, and even if it's carp photos, they like it. Yeah, exactly, they like to promote their social media. And
like even the OnlyFans videos.
Well, Chris, that's not what you get to in your spare time, mate. But yeah, it'd be nice to share some stuff with them.
Yeah, I think that's the right one.
There's not many left in there.
Simo got number one.
That's never happened before.
Oh, yeah.
First time chasing that.
What you got? Two?
Yeah.
Oh, you're happy.
So this is
Southwest coming in. I want peg 4.
Okay. Number 3. Where'd you want,
I'll
Russ?
go.
Oh, yeah.
I'll jump in the weed, I think.
Number 1.
Yeah.
That's where the fish are, mate.
Man.
Food. We'll play that by ear with
Oh, on the weather.
with the weather.
Volunteer to be observer.
You up the way, don't you?
No, it's all good.
You do.
It's all good. Alrighty, well, it's 12:30 and I've just got my final rod out, so I'm fishing with 3 rods. The draw was just after 9 o'clock this morning, so it's taken a little while to do some marker work, find some spots, put the bait out, get the rods out, but feeling pretty happy. Found some clear spots out there. Got a couple at range and another spot sort of in my margin. So I'm hedging my bets, and nice to be out fishing. Let's hope we get a few. So I just noticed a couple of the guys have already had a couple of tench. Very small ones, but they've got fish on the bank already. And it's just coming up to 1 o'clock now. So that's not long after them getting their rods out, I would imagine. So hopefully all the small fish are up their end and they're going to catch them all day. It's a good sign. Hopefully the big girls are down this end now. Well, I mean, it didn't take very long. It's not the intended species, but I got a fish. So at least everything works. And hopefully those tench are going to move in at some point.
We just had a 5-1 female tench and I'd actually spotted a fish put his head out right on the far side, and I thought it looked tenchy. So with that, cranked my worm rigs in, put it straight over on top of it. I thought I'd give it 15 minutes, and just starting to think about bringing it back in probably 12-13 minutes after it'd been out. Had a really funny bite. The alarm didn't sound, the bobbin just started to drop. Picked it up before it could kind of make a noise, and yeah, sure enough there was a tench on the end, and didn't fight really, came in with a load of weed over its head, but yeah, the result was a 5-1 female. Nice fish. Hopefully there's a few more out there because it's gone straight back out on that spot, so fingers crossed I'll be able to show you a few more later.
So 8 o'clock on day one. I've had a few roach, been pestered by small fish and crayfish, and not a sniff of a tench. There's been 7 tench caught so far by the 10 anglers on the lake. A few of those are quite small fish. I think the best is a 5-pounder, no 6-pounder. And as you can see, the wind's disappeared, and there's a lot of crud on the surface now. Very quiet. Even the carp have stopped fizzing and boshing around the lake. Well, it's a Saturday morning now, and as you can see, it's raining. No tench to report, sadly. A few more roach, and lots of crayfish. It's quite challenging keeping baits out there without them getting hammered almost immediately. So I've got some plastic corn on one of the rods. That rod that's just popped up is a crayfish having a go at my worms again. It's a little bit frustrating right now. No fish really showing, no signs, no fizzing, no nothing, so I do have a couple of rods set up good to go to cast at any showing fish or any bubbles, just to try to see if that makes a difference. But it's feeling really more like it's a waiting game, hoping that there's going to be some fish that's going to move onto the spot at some point. And in the meantime, dealing with these crays and these little roach.
So it's raining, slightly understatement, but I think everyone's sensibly retired to the bivvy, locking themselves down, because it's very, very wet, and apparently it's not going to stop, so we're stuck like this for the rest of the day. Only hope that it might turn the fish on, because it's been pretty quiet this morning, and at the moment I'm not sure where fish is going to come from, but who knows, maybe the rain will get them going, we'll see. Anyway, fingers crossed.
was a rough old night of high winds and torrential rain, and the time has come to pack up. Tenchless, sadly for me. There are a few tench caught around the lake, not many though. I think everyone's found it quite the challenge this weekend. But it's a lovely lake, and I'll be coming back, giving it another go.